Hello, welcome to Tarot to a T. Today we're going to do a November 2022 reading for the sign of Pisces. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back. You're awesome. Okay, so we're going to ask an open-ended question. What does Pisces need to hear? Or the message that Pisces needs to hear for the month of November 2022. And I will tell you, I'll let you in on a little secret. I already did this reading, but I had a major camera glitch and now I'm having to redo it. So it'll be very interesting to see if the same subject matter comes up. I'm not going to tell you what the other one was about. It was a pretty strong reading though. It wasn't vague in any sense of the word. I will let you know though. Because sometimes I think when the camera doesn't cooperate or, you know, something happens to the file or whatever and you can't upload it and you're forced to redo a reading, I think there's a reason behind it. Sometimes, besides just mechanical errors, you know. Because they say, in the larger scheme of things, there are no real mistakes. And I think that can certainly apply across the board in any situation. Alright, we got those two there for the cards of advice. Let's get started. Four of Hearts. Feeling very connected and supported in your home life. This is about stability and security. And, well, that's very strange. Okay, Five of Spades is kind of the opposite of that. It's actually the breakup card. It's about disruption. You perhaps have some dualistic themes going on here. Very interesting. You could have gone through a recent split up of some sort. Jack of Diamonds and the Black and White Joker, which is also the Fool card. Jack of Diamonds talks about, well, first I'll say it could be a person younger than you. It's a earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. If it's not a person around you, I generally see the Jack of Diamonds as someone being or feeling less experienced or kind of like out of their element. They're experiencing something brand new. This could be you, because the the Joker, aka the Fool card, is also kind of the energy of being naive. You know, it's not the fool like literally you're a fool, but you're in the dark about something. It's also the card, at least my interpretation of it, is potentially being blindsided by something coming out of the blue, as they say. But the Joker energy is also about things being unsettled, so it would actually kind of fit with you feeling well supported. Now that could be family and friends while you're going through this breakup. Okay, let's keep going. Eight of Clubs. Eights generally talk about things moving forward and progressing, but unfortunately with the Eight of Clubs you're looking at being, well, there's two scenarios. Stuck on an idea, almost stubbornly so, and also being at a crossroads where you have to make a decision. That could very well be why things are kind of up in the air with this Joker energy. Yeah. And if it truly is you, the Jack of Diamonds, and I will say the last reading, I was looking at you being the Jack of Diamonds, I think. No, it wasn't you. But nonetheless, it's about an experience, and perhaps that's why you can't make this decision, or you're having a hard time letting go of an idea or a desired outcome. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to make sure the camera's working. Yep, we're on track. Okay. Like I said, I don't know why that that occurred. I've never had that happen. How many months of it I've been doing tarot online, and I've never had the camera do what it did for your reading. So anyway, another card here. Can you tell me more about what Pisces is experiencing? 3 of Spades. So this is causing significant worry and stress here. This is, you know, there's not much else to say about it, but I can. This is where I'm going with it. There's a third element or a third complication. Could be a person that's making it more complicated. For example, I don't know. Maybe this breakup has to do with a person you're involved with seeing somebody else or cheating on you, or maybe there's kids involved. But it's a very heavy energy with that 3 of Spades. Oh, we got half the deck, so I can't take that, sorry. Any more information you can give me about Pisces and your situation? The Queen of Spades. So, somebody here could be not revealing everything. The Queen of Spades is, it's a power and authority. Don't look at the gender of the card. We're not looking at kings and queens as being male, female necessarily, but somebody's got some authority in the situation who is not revealing everything they're feeling or thinking. It's like the person that has the opinion, but they're not sharing it. This could be you, honestly. You could be like kind of bottling everything up. This could also be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They could be causing this worry and stress, or actually this did come out in the last reading. It could be that you're experiencing this worry and stress and you're not expressing it. It's not being expressed to the support, for example, the outside world, friends, people or person who could hear you out. Any more information about what Pisces is going through? Whoa. 2 of Diamonds. Generally, 2s are about balance and harmony, and in this case we're looking at, again, kind of a theme of investments and feeling secure financially. That's very interesting because the last reading did talk about that. I'm not going to make parallelisms between the last reading and this one unless they're, relevant, and in this case it is. Strong element of things being okay financially, balanced. Not necessarily that you're going to be a millionaire, but things are turning out well balanced for you and harmonious financially. So that's one aspect you do not have to worry about. Anything else you can tell me about Pisces? 3 of Diamonds, interesting. Again, another financial indicator here. Now this talks about a little bit of confusion around finances, a need for communication. Perhaps this split up, and I haven't exactly seen, well, no, I'll take that back. I have seen the card that basically says you're breaking up with somebody. The lifestyle in the home is being disrupted in some manner. Perhaps you're in the middle of negotiations, and that's where the confusion comes in as far as how it needs to be settled, but also the communication plays an important part of that, because if you're not able to communicate openly or it's just not going well, yeah. What else can you tell me about Pisces and their situation here? I do get the sense that there's a lot of struggle overall in this reading. The unsettled energy, but also this crossroads situation. I do think there's a lot of decisions to be made. I'm getting this impression about you having to constantly be making decisions like, well, how does this going to get worked out, or how's that going to work? What's going to fix this? 5 of Diamonds. There's definitely going to be a change here in your financial situation. That's what the 5 of Diamonds talks about. So I think if you don't know it already, it is going to work out in your favor. This does talk about exchanges and settlements, having a new budget, that kind of thing. But it's all positive. There's nothing here about you're about to, run into financial ruin. This could also be a job change, but I don't think we're on career in this reading. It doesn't speak to me that way. It's more about relationship. Let's see what your cards of advice are. Whoa, yes, you did experience a major loss here. And this does wrap up a significant cycle in your life. With the Ten of Spades, you're looking at something that meant something significantly to you, that you have to go through a grieving process. Again, a major loss, a major disappointment, and you're still going through that. I will say, when I do see this in the line of advice, it's also an indication for me that whatever's occurred is behind you, if that makes sense. So it's over. It's not going to be drawn out much longer if it is. Six of Clubs. There's also an opportunity here for personal growth. This talks about options and opportunities presenting themselves to help you along the way. And when I say personal growth, this is, getting up on another level in some manner. Could be mental, could be emotional, could be financial. It's like learning experiences that help us mature and become our full potential, that kind of personal growth. So there's a lot of personal growth potential in this situation, and if you don't recognize that, or it could be just another way to look at it, put it in perspective. The Seven of Hearts, you're still going through a fair amount of feeling brokenhearted. This is also disappointment. This is about people becoming unreliable. Something not lasting that started off really good. It's all of that. Five of Hearts, King of Hearts. Interesting. So the Five of Hearts is a separation. Yeah. This reading is very much along the same lines as the last one. I will say that. And financial aspect was also part of it. The King of Hearts could represent the other person, because it came up with the separation card. So that could be, it could be you. It could be you, because it's a water sign. Or it could be the Scorpio or a Cancer. Perhaps you were involved with another water sign. Very, very likely. Or, if not, they could have represented this king energy, which is somebody who's just not necessarily male, but more dominant, more controlling. They are a very loving, strong father figure, though, in some sense. They know how to, take care of people and guide them in the right way. That's just generally their nature. That doesn't mean they were your father. They're not necessarily playing that role in your life, but they could have. Or they were the father of your children. I don't read genders with these, but just some things to keep in mind. But the Five of Hearts, like I said, is a strong indication of a separation. Like, the divorce is not settled, but you've definitely changed living arrangements, as we also saw with the Five of Spades. Very strong message there with that something is ended. And it's still devastating to you. Okay, more cards of advice for Pisces, please. Four of Spades, and you are stable and secure. You're feeling stable and secure in your home life, which is very, very positive. But this is also indicating that you're experiencing a degree of stress relief. So the stress probably was from the past, and now you're enjoying a more stress-free environment, living situation. When we're living with somebody that it's clear that the relationship is not working anymore, it causes stress. No matter, it doesn't have to be violence necessarily or fighting all the time. It's just becomes stressful on us in all kinds of ways. Six of Diamonds. Again, more options and opportunities here for finances. Very strong indication in the last reading as well as this one that your financial future is looking very promising. This is also talks about the ability to create wealth or abundance, to take better financial responsibility in your life in general. So if you've needed to pay off debt or take care of things like upgrading a vehicle or making repairs, there's going to be opportunities for you to do that. That's the indication there. What else can you tell me about Pisces and their situation? Seven of Diamonds. Okay, well, the wealth or the abundance could be sizable. This is a warning that's going to caution against overspending and excessive spending. So I don't see why a message like that would come out if it's, again, not a huge change. But we did see that here in your finances. Sorry, I didn't finish my sentence. There is going to be a huge change in your financial situation, like with the Five of Diamonds. So this is warning against, like I said, going over the top. Don't be too crazy with it. The spending, that is. You know, again, if you stick to the practicalities of taking financial responsibility, I think you're safe there. Any more cards of advice for Pisces? Nine of Hearts. This is a wish fulfillment, and it's completed. It's something you wanted on a deep level, whether you recognized it or not. It's going to end up feeling that way. This is the way things are supposed to turn out. It's that kind of thing. Again, it's in some situations it can be a desire to be closer to somebody, but I think it's actually just saying, you know what, you're going to be more happy in the long run. That to me is a beautiful confirmation of that. This is definitely in line with what you really want as far as your goals and what you're going to be accomplishing in your life. It's a very positive message, and again, I just want to reiterate that your finances are looking very good here. And that last reading it had that all over the place. The finances were like crazy positive. And then there was this relationship that was falling apart or had already fell apart. So, again, I'm sorry that you're going through something dark, but it's going to lead to this ultimate happiness. And you can't ask for any more. Unfortunately, we have to go through those experiences. As they say, there's a saying, what is it? Nobody can reach their heaven without a fight. And I don't mean heaven in a religious sense. It's just what you truly desire, what would truly make you happy. We all have to fight for that in some manner. So, hang in there, Pisces. Thank you for joining me. If you want to see when the next video comes out, go ahead, hit subscribe notifications, or save the video. That's another way you can find my channel and check in if you're not the type who wants to subscribe. I get it. Okay? Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.